Well, hello everyone. I really want to finish this game. Like, I will start playing other games really soon. I'm gonna play Metroid, the original game. I'm gonna get back to the Honkai games this week. Probably my next stream will be a Honkai game. Not sure which one, but it will be one. Okay, so we're continuing. So, were you unsuccessful in recruiting Drumi as I expected? I'm so ashamed. I lowered my head in a show of contrition and apologize for failing to convince Drumi to join us. I felt like I almost had her halfway through. Yeah, I remember this. Let me get my stuff together. I actually forgot to put on Social Ninja and all the stuff. Give me a sec. Alright, get Kick going. I'm up to 23 people on Kick now. How cool is that? Alright, down to 50 people on Twitch, but that's okay. And then YouTube 470, so everything's progressing pretty well. Let's see, Social Ninja, I need to stay focused. Social Ninja. Ninja of the social hierarchy. That's so weird. Okay, there. I found it. I found it. I was like, where are you? Alright, there we go. Okay, there we go. But she completely changes her story every 5 minutes. Drumi is mentally unsound. There is no consistency to her emotions of lines of reason. That's part of her charm, but honestly, I'd rather die than be stuck on a team with her. But if she won't help us, what are we gonna do? We might just have to earn points the hard way. It's not like there's no invaders at all. We can do this if we all work together. I like this timeline. I do think this is the best timeline we've ever been so far. Now, is it a perfect timeline? It's not. But I really like this. I do think this is the best one. Give me a second. Alright, let's do this. I guess there was still a chance we could upset the rankings the old-fashioned way. Okay then, let's find these invaders one by one. We need to make sure that Tsubasa and Yugami are getting the points, because we suddenly heard an eerie voice coming from out of nowhere along with the voice appeared. Drumi, oof, found you. The joke's trying to ruin my killing again. Drumi, what are you saying? Get back. Something's obviously not right with her. Hey Drumi, what's the matter? Just stay calm with it. None of you guys can keep your hands off the things I love. So I made up my mind. Before you can take anything from me, I'm going to take your miserable lives. Everybody ready, she's serious.
Your deaths are just what this game needs!
Can't break through Cliche Amante without killing important characters die, Takumi. I'm gonna play this game forever. Dang. Are we gonna actually fight Drumi? She can't beat us. Whatever you do, don't hit her with anything lethal. Just go easy on her and keep her alive. We can't revive her if we go out like a man can't even bask in the simple pleasure of using the sharp side of the blade. How's that? She can't win. How much life? She only has 15 life. And we got Nozomi here? Yeah, she can't win. We got Nozomi here too. I can go unabated. In fact, we are gonna go unabated here.
I've got this.
I won't even need my power up. We haven't seen that attack from her, but it doesn't matter.
Locked and loaded.
Nozomi's heal is stronger than her damage. Alright.
Let's do this.
Guess I'm screwed.
Here we go.
You definitely are.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I shouldn't have even healed. I actually had enough too.
Drop dead.
Okay, that's his super.
Not half bad.
Boring.
Not an issue.
Let's do this.
Just in case there was something unexpected.
Oh.
Oops, I have the wrong window. That kick needs to be up here. Oops. Yeah, that seems like a scam to me, guys. Alright. Hey, Ryan. How are you? Alright, okay, I think I fixed it.
She's finally settling down.
What was she even trying to do?
It's not worth trying to think about. She's basically an animal right now.
Hey, Takumi, what should we do with her? We can't just leave her here like this.
We're just gonna have to bring her back to the school. Yugamu, do you have any rope? She might wake up on the way, so we should tie her up for now.
Kinda feels like we're transporting wild game.
We held the unconscious Jimmy back to bed. After that, we went in search for invaders. Yesterday we had a pretty setback, but today we'll get those points. It's her again. Are you here to slow us down? This is dumb. How did you even find us? No one's following us. Don't think you can run from me. All I need to do is follow your scent a little, and as I... She really is like an animal. The life cruelty must have sharpened her wild instincts. Drumi, please come down. We need to find the invaders. I told you, right? If we don't, Tabasa's gonna die. And I told you, let her die. All you should do... Oh, I forgot we're in love with Tabasa. That's one problem with this one. Yeah, Ryan, you're gonna have to feed yourself. You're an adult man. Go feed yourself. Alright. And I will have everything I wanted. So let's do this, Takumi. Takumi, that wasn't very nice. Okay, well, this will be an easy fight, just like last time. She only has 15 health, so...
Here we go. There. I've got this.
Unless she does her super, I'm just gonna not even worry about hearing. Oh, she got health back. I wonder if that... I should have enough. Yeah, I should be able to do 9 damage. So,
Here we go. There.
you are...
Say when.
I did win. I definitely won. Oh, where'd my YouTube window go? Okay. Let me get my YouTube window, like, in a normal spot. There we go. It's done. The only thing here is Drumi's humanity. What happened to her? Hey guys, she's foaming at the mouth. We need to get her back to the school. Drum, you are a real pain in the butt sometimes, Drumi. Oh, I forgot to put 100 line defense in the thing. Give me a second, guys. I forgot to put it in the game area. The 100 line defense. There we are. That should fix that. I knew I was forgetting something. I was like, it was too easy for me to set up my stream today. Then we went to my room. Okay. There we held Imogen. We're gonna die at this rate. We can't get any points because of Drumi. What's wrong with her? She's probably going to get in our way tomorrow. Sorry, it's all because I went to talk to her. No, it's not your fault. Nobody ever imagined she'd end up like this, I think. She lost her mind a little after killing Hukuro and blah blah blah. We might not have any choice but to lock her up. Lock her up. We should put her in one of those courtyard cages. I think so. That will neutralize her hormona and she won't be able to get out without help. I mean, that's pretty. It's for her own good. She needs to calm down and come back to her senses. Takumi, are you okay with that? It would be a lie to say I was completely on board with the idea of locking up Kana. I guess we have no other choice. Let's lock her up. Are you sure, Takumi? I mean, what else can we do? If she keeps interrupting our hunt, someone from our alliance is absolutely going to end up dead. If that's her, then we know what we have to do. Let's restrain her right away. Now's our chance since she's knocked out. Should we really do this? Yeah. We went back to Jumi's room. Okay. While the shower, the bathroom doors wrecked up too. Drumi's gone. The place was completely in. Her animal senses must have detected danger. Her animal senses. Oh, that's funny. So would basically have to be a mind reader. This isn't time for jokes. We can't have someone like her on the loose. Let's go search for her. She can't be too far. After that, she searched the school, but in the end, we never found Drumi. That's kind of creepy. Creepy sauce. Well, no sign of Drumi. Back to the hunt. Let's get going. Early in the morning, we used the school bus to go hunting grounds farther out. There was no way Drumi would attack us out here, so we could concentrate on hunting. They're invaders. Tsubasa, Yugumi, take them out one at a time. Right, my pleasure. Thank you for letting us have them. I'll pay you back for your kindness. No worries, Nozomi and I are fine. Nozomi and I didn't need to worry about falling in the last place. It was Yugumi and Tsubasa who needed to worry, something like that then. On to the next, we need more. I'm going to... More. We need those. Okay, well, we can lock her in the cage this time. How did you... Sucks for you, I'm so fast. These games could carry me halfway across the way. Knock it off. If you keep doing it, we might have to stop going on you something. Oh, please, all I ever wanted us was to kill each other. Let's just do it, plain and simple. Forget everything. That's not... If you don't kill me now, your precious little friend will end up dead. Let's do it, Jerome. Wait, Takumi, we can't... It might be the only option left. If we don't get rid of Drumi, we're doomed to die. There's no time. Here we go. A step forward, and then it happened on cue.
I didn't expect to see you out here, invader children.
As soon as I heard, and it doesn't matter who I am, prepared to fight. Fancy warriors, do you not? That mask, are you a commander? I thought they were all gone. Commander, it's been many moons since I led an army. Now I'm no more than a wretched criminal. Long ago I was stripped of my title as hero after challenging Vexus and imprisoned for some... But all of the other heroes were killed by you, and as the military is in utter panic, quickly released me. A hero who didn't get along with Vexus. I feel immovable. No cries. Are you there? Indeed, that is my name. I suppose I have not yet been completely cast aside, if he's like you know it. I remember Kirin told me. It is nigh invincible like Vexus. This is the worst possible timing. Takumi, let's kill him. I dart around and causing you guys aim for a clean hit from other direction. His defense smells high to me, so it's probably gonna have to be a really strong attack. Tsubasa, it's gonna be hard for you because of your strength, so you wait and hold back, provide cover and fire. Drumi, you're gonna fight with us? Just get ready. Right. Drumi was so calm, and I'm an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what. Show me your spirit.
I, the paragon of warfare, Dao Sha. Invader children, I have come.
Interesting. Interesting. Do. Kick was telling me that they use cookies for everything. I hate when websites and everything uses cookies nowadays. Why can't you just like let us choose what we want to look at instead of like forcing us to look at stuff that you think we want to look at? I don't know.
Ready when you are.
Okay, we have Nozomi, so we can kind of go crazy on this. Oh, that's a 1.
Let's go!
That doesn't sound... That's not good.
I've got this.
We're gonna play around with this guy, I guess.
I've got you. Fancies.
I've got this. There. Here we go.
Let's see, wait. No, he's just... Oh, I think we fought him once before. Maybe I'm wrong.
Say when. Yeah.
It's not like this, so we didn't get a skip.
I've got this. Take this. My turn. One last strike.
I didn't want to use an attack potion and have it come out as 1. Yeah, it's a 1. Isn't that crazy?
Thanks.
My hero.
Okay. His defense is too strong, our attacks aren't doing anything. Tough guy, he's not taking any damage at all. We can't lay a finger on him, he's toying around with us. Don't give up, guys. We'll find a way to defeat him. Decided or not, he was a powerful commander. Bringing him down will probably be a costly number of points. It's a golden opportunity to save Tsubasa. I understand. And we turn to human form. Why do your blades have told me everything? You are true warriors. I dare not kill you here with a surprise attack. We will start anew next time. It will be at your school. You're letting us go? I will let the warriors live, but I cannot say the same for anyone else. Good, you there. Me? Why the cowardice? Why aren't you joining in battle? Are you making a mockery of this war? No, I can explain. No need for excuses. I will purge all those who bring cowardice into the sacred battlefield. The seeds of fear will be exiled blossom. Pulled out a single short sword from inside his clothes. That's a thorn dagger. Stopped. Okay, he's gonna maybe kill her. The blood moved towards Tsubasa, so that was a blade. Tsubasa, get out of the way. Oh, Drumi took it. That's surprise.
Why did you? We need to stop the bleeding.
Finish me. If you don't kill me, I won't be worth any points. Target, kill me, quick!
Stop talking or you really will die.
Stay with us, Darumi.
We laid Joe in. There was no sign of... Quick, get on the bus. Okay. We're gonna hold it. Hold tight. Drumi, just hold on. Drumi target. Even after we held on, Drumi was still demanding we kill her. I was utterly confused. I thought but she worked with us. So do you want... Okay. Okay, so she did die. Weird. Okay, so we got to the school when she passed away, and we wait. Why did you? And then she lived. Okay, so she passed away after we got back to the school. What I really meant to accomplish was to think I had let a commander take my prize as if. So I decided to help you out just this once. Anyway, we're enemies again. I'm gonna kill you all, so be ready. Drumi, can we move on from this already? Come on, Drumi. You've been following us around because you really wanted to help us, right? Help you? Why didn't you go saying stuff with no proof? We have proof, actually. You said it yourself. Ooh, something about being a target. How about how killing you would help us? What exactly was that all about? Oh, forget the love of murder, the silent treatment. I suppose I'll show a theory then. And so you and me began. This is crazy. All right. Crazy, crazy. He elaborated on theory when he came up for us. We held onto a place since the invader hunt had started. Ever since you took first place in the middle of the first round, you haven't slipped even once. But if we think about that rationally, that's a little odd, isn't it? Not all actually. I'm just amazing. No, it's very odd. I mean, you blacked out in the middle of the first round and spent 4 days out of commission, right? Deserving Hirko's Cryptographer and Drumi fell unconscious, yep. And even at the end of the second round, you were the only one who didn't join the raid on the enemy base. You were the only one who threw away the opportunity to gain large number of points, and yet you still remained in first place. Are you an incredibly skilled hunter, perhaps? But that alone doesn't explain things. So it's only natural to make assumptions. In the early stages of the game, you hunted down a target worth an incredibly large number of points, and you've maintained the edge you gave it ever since. A target worth incredible points. Hirko was a target of the invader hunt, and not just her either. It's likely we're all targets in this game. Drumi just realized this after she killed Hirko during the first round. She must have realized that we are all targets of the hunt as well. Drumi, you were the first to notice this hidden rule of the game. That's why you attacked us outside and constantly tried to provoke us, right? You were trying to get us to kill you, so we could get a ton of points. Drumi hadn't lost her mind. She was saner than anyone here and more compassionate too. Drumi, why are you trying so hard to help us? Please tell us. After we pleaded with Drumi,
I
okay.
wanted to be like Mistress Hiroko.
Speaking in a voice like Hiroko, Mistress Hiroko was a true model. She was okay with dying if it would save everyone. In her last moment, she sacrificed herself so we could survive. She's so freaking cool. I have to be like her. I wanted it all this time a chance to die like Mistress Hiroko. So that's why you tried to die for us. Alright, give me a moment, guys. Okay. She wanted to die like Hiroko. Such a simple but incredibly powerful motivation for us. I'm sure the reason she wants to recreate Hiroko's death so badly is because... Enough about me. We're done here, so kill me, MK, outside of the school grounds, of course. And make sure Tsubasa deals the killing blow. You're dead last, so you really gotta get those points. I can't kill the girl who saved my life. I want you to live, Drama. I'm really totally over this whole living thing. It's never gonna do me any good. How can you be sure? Nobody knows what the future holds. Nothing's good ever happened to me yet, so what are the odds of a miracle happening tomorrow? I can tell you're not what the exact odds are, but who knows? Tomorrow something could happen that makes you happy. Happy how? I killed Mr. Hiroko. Mr. Hiroko was the first friend I ever made in my whole life. It didn't feel real. How could someone so beautiful, be refined, end up with me? We had fun all day. She didn't look down on me. She didn't abandon me. She was kind of warm. No one else was like Mistress Hiroko. But she's gone now. I drank her blood and ate her. I don't deserve to live after killing her. I just want to die like she did. Drumi must have... Okay. Anyway, I feel really like, okay, I keep on living without Mistress Hiroko. I would never have made friends with her if I knew this would all end up... Well, Tsubasa is the grabbed you. I'll be your friend. I might not be as dependable as Hiroko was, but I can stand by your side. You want to be my friend? Don't stop making promises you can't keep. Nothing in this world is worse than that. I'm not making stuff up. I really do want to be your friend. Yeah, very funny. Everyone says that at the beginning, Drome, I want to help you. But then they get tired of pretending to be my savior. They throw me away like trash. If you aren't ready to be with me till we're both dead, then just leave me alone. Every time I get left behind, it feels like the end of the world for me. I would never run out on you. I'll never give up on a friend. Seriously, just give up, though. A happy girl like you isn't prepared to step into that task. What makes you assume that I'm plenty prepared? I would risk my life to defend you. After all, you risked your life to defend mine. Talk is cheap, honey. Stop talking and start killing me. Fine, I get it. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm trying for with both hands. Okay. What the?
Oh.
Very good.
We are not gonna be reading any of that. And ended with her capacity. Yipes! Why would that? Well, how did it? Do you believe me now? I'm really ready to get hurt for you, Dormammu. Well, Dormammu. Come on, say something. I'm getting embarrassed. Mistress Tsubasa. Mistress Tsubasa. What's going on?
Mistress Tsubasa, I'll follow you for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I'd cross the ocean for you. So please, please.
I'm not a fan of that scene. We all know that, but okay. At least we can move on.
Kiss me again.
No, wait, enough. Again. Be quiet, I'm leaving. But I'll follow you today instead of it. I'll be right back, guys. I watched their game of chase in a speechless game of chase in a speechless I just couldn't keep up with the twist. Tsubasa kissed her. Hey, Takumi, Yugumi, please. You took so long that Dromi beat you to getting Tsubasa's first kiss. Shut the heck up. How about you? And I showed the girls a real kiss. I said shut up. By the way, Yugami has been one of the best things in this whole line so far. But I don't like us being together with Tsubasa. I don't like Takumi with Tsubasa. I thought Tsubasa was the boringest romance in the romantic thing as well. Tsubasa's not a bad girl or anything, but she's a very uninteresting one in my opinion. But maybe it's just me and mechanics. I don't know, because I didn't think Soda and Danganronpa Goodbye Despair was a particularly great character too. I didn't think he was a bad character, but I didn't think he was a great character. I don't think it's a mechanic thing, but it's just really boring characters. I like George and Tails, and George was a mechanic. But again, he wasn't as interesting as Crow or anyone like that. So, it's just... I'm very, I want Nozomi. That's what I want. So, but I do like Yagumi in this timeline. He has been excellent. I do hate this face though. I think this face, this sprite face, is horrific. Alright. Okay, so Tsubasa, Yugumi, Keko, Ima, Nozomi, Takumi, Dromi. Dromi stayed number 1 because of the kill. So at the clock ticked over into the new day. That is problem. Keko would be the... We didn't catch... I stopped by Lily's Lounge to check. Tsubasa was still dead last if we didn't find her some points by the end of 78. What day is it? It's 76. Okay, but how? Trying to earn points. Kumi's knowledge was our last hope. She said she had no idea where they'd gone, and that hunting hadn't been going well for her either. Apparently, she'd been holding on to first place purely from the points she got from Hiroko. In the end, nobody had any idea. So really, we might have to just take out, not Keko, but take out the biker guy. You know what? Murder is never good, but this is a life and death situation. Okay? Should be on the table. Alright. Someone's gonna die. A life for a life. Although you would be taking 2 lives for the price of 1, so maybe not. How do I protect the girl I love? Hello, Takumi. Is something bothering you? I turned around to see. How did you get here? Don't glare at me like that. I just wanted to share something nice with you. Something nice. You desperately want to know where the invaders are, right? Do you know where they are? I surely do. My B-Recon squad found where they've been hiding. If you're curious, I'll happily tell you, and you alone, Takumi, because you're my favorite. You're the sponsor of this game, right? Are you even allowed to have favorites? I don't see any rules that say sponsor needs to remain impartial. They really want to know whether they're okay. Are you up to something? Of course I am. I'm always thinking of horrible things. Okay, how can you admit that so casually too? I don't want help from a freak like you. You're a clever boy, Takumi. You're right to think it sounds too good to be true. It's never a good idea to listen to the temptations of the devil. Nope. The devil's words will consume you like a drug. One taste and your life is ruined. He's actually very correct about this. And you're the devil here, so get the heck away from me. That's close. I almost considered this offer. Tell me what the invaders are. But you know, Takumi, I think you're going to need to trust me. What are you saying? I mean, if you can't get the location of the invaders, our last place player, Tsubasa, is going to die. Oh, that's good. Nothing is better than seeing the look of desperation. I love humans trapped between a rock and a hard place. Corner and the devil starts playing. Oh, well, I shouldn't. If I don't find out what the invaders. Try asking nicely, Takumi. Ask me to tell you. If you ask sincerely, I'll tell you about the best hunting spot out there. What do I do? Should I try? Oh, is this going to be a decision? It is. This is a long path, and we're gonna say yes because I think that's gonna be the path that continues this game. And then we'll have to go back to the nope ones in every single one, of course. So just a sec, I'm replying. Alright. I decided, no, okay, things are getting better. Okay. You're such a romantic. Choose emotion over logic. I could weep. Let me reward you with this map. Sponsor. If you go, you're sure to find the invaders, bring Yugumi and Tsubasa with you. Don't tell anyone you got this map from me. Sound good? You swear the invaders? I guess you just have to go and see for yourself. Sorry, Kako. I like Kako, but in this timeline, she's Kako, Ima, and the biker guy are just total nuisances in this, so I actually don't feel this bad about this. Just what's that exactly? I can't tell you. It's part of our deal. A deal, you say? Seemed to sense what was going on, but he didn't press the matter. His back is against the wall too, hoping. Okay. Strap in. Ride is bumpy. And here we are. Looks like pretty swanky. Maybe Commander lived here. Let's go inside. We're at a mansion now? That's crazy. I gulped inside the state. Hey, look, invaders. Lots of them. We attacked the invaders and we got them. Okay. Are we gonna get the little... Yep, we are. I was about to say the little display. The invaders, you know what's really funny is that they're the ones defending Earth, and we're probably the bad guys in all this. The satellite might be the bad guys. But we will have to see. We just know that the invaders are not the bad guys. The invaders are being used, and they repeatedly called us invaders, so. We're being used, for sure. Feel like we really lacked the points? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I felt like if I would have said no to that last decision, Tsubasa was gonna die. And I felt like that was gonna be an ending. Like, in this timeline, in order to continue the timeline, I have to protect my members. Is that all of them? Are there any more invaders? I looked around, but it had gone quiet inside the estate. Looks like we got them all. What? It's not enough. We need more points if we want to save Tsubasa just then. Yugami suddenly whirled around, facing a most careful guys. A strange presence is approaching of the invaders. Similar, but something's off. The sound of their footsteps doesn't jive with what's sensing. I couldn't believe my eyes. Is it possible? But no way, how?
How are there humans here?
And they have guns and
I
swords.
thought they all escaped to the artificial satellite.
Does this mean some of them were left here on Earth?
This is
We should
interesting.
ask what happened.
We dropped our weapons at our feet and tried to talk to the
You
people.
invaders will stoop to any low, won't you? How did you even find this place? It's your fault we changed!
Ooh, interesting. So the invaders are definitely humans.
I'm gonna kill you right here and now.
Why are they so mad?
I don't think they're in the mood to talk.
The air
Let's
attempts
run before they can attack.
returned to the accident. But at that very moment,
Are you sure about that? Live now and Tsubasa will die, you know.
Gah!
we scared, then we turned around and saw a single bee hovering in the air. It was one of the sponsors, and it somehow seemed larger than others.
This bee comes equipped with a transceiver. I can speak to you remotely. Anytime, anywhere.
The sponsor.
Unfortunately, we don't have time to chat. We need to get going.
Going? Why? There's so many invaders here. Don't you want to score some points?
We hunted down all the invaders. All that's left are humans.
Takumi, what in the world are you talking about? Those things are clear.
What?
Those people
Stop
invaders.
staring and come at me! Stop staring! Or we'll come whether you're ready or not!
I'm gonna kill you. Gonna.
More precisely, they're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human.
What the hell are you talking about?
The basement of that building is one of the invader production facilities. It was gathering dust for ages, but now it's back in commission. That is to say, these armatures were brought here to mass produce new invaders after their numbers were so thoroughly decimated. Wait. Invaders are made from people? Opinions are split on whether these armatures can be considered human. But in layman's terms, you're exactly right.
We knew that when they were yelling in some of the fights, when, like, don't hurt my baby and all this stuff. We knew that the invaders were probably human after that. So during the first timeline, during the final battles, that was obvious. That twist is not like that twist is not surprising. What's surprising is we're seeing the invaders in human form before they're being completely turned into invaders. And like I said, we're probably the invaders. They're calling us invaders. Something's wrong. I don't know what side it is yet, but something's clearly wrong. Something's very wrong in what we were told, and something is wrong in what they believe too, and they could be totally right for all I know. Like this mass destruction weapon in the school, we could be the ones destroying the planet. We could be on a different planet. Who knows? Who's to say we're actually on Earth? Alright.
Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These people are...
Armatures are highly valuable. Much more than full-fledged invaders. So whoever bravely hunts them down will be rewarded extra special bonus points.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't care how many points they're worth. I'm not going to kill human beings.
Neither am I. The idea of killing people?
I may be a filthy assassin, but I don't kill people outside of work.
Wow, you still have such righteous moral compasses. But are you sure? If you don't hunt them, Tsubasa's going to die.
Takumi, don't listen to them. I'm not willing to kill people for my own survival.
Let's
Good
find
to-
another way.
also.
We can't stay here.
Oh, there aren't any invaders left anywhere else. You really did hunt them to extinction. If you want to save your little friend, you'll have to make a choice here. Isn't that right, Takumi?
Are you gonna fight or not? To hell with it! Brace yourselves! We'll kamikaze you monster!
Yeah, we're soldiers. We're not scared of dying.
What? You can't. I want to protect Yugumi after he stayed by my side through everything. Yeah, Yugumi's been like our best friend in this like whole timeline. That's right, Yugumi. I'm doing this for you.
No! Takumi! Don't!
Stop, Takumi!
I have to summon the evil inside of me just this once to channel Edo.
No!
I brought it down swiftly. Did I take Tsubasa out? Did she stand in front of him? She's a much better person than us if that's what happened. I can't, no matter how. Okay, I can't. Okay, so it did happen. To be fair, this is war. This is different than just plain murder. We attacked the base, but they came out with weapons too. It's not like they were gonna let us leave. Now theoretically we could have ran away, but they were gonna chase after us. I mean, there are things to justify this, but at the same time, is it really? Were we faster than the guns? Were there like? There was a lot of things. We think we could have got away, but would that have been the truth? Who knows? Are you up? I could swear. Okay, hallucinating then. Because the closing ceremony for round 3 just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. You did it, Takumi. Thank you for saving her life. I saved her life. As I heard the news, a single tear trickled down. Goodness, I managed to protect the girl I love. I really did it. Tsubasa's been in bed for a while, but I'm sure she'll be better soon. So you better get well soon, okay? Everybody wants to see you. Nozomi is being optimistic and cheery. She must be trying to lift my spirits. Who was executed? It has to be Kako. So Ima's gonna be crazy. After this, it was the biker. So Kako and Ima both lived? Kako was the one down. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins. So he ended up in last place. I see, that's the real Takumi way to go out. He was always putting his friends first. He must have been cruising me from the other side. He hated me so much, and I ended up forcing him into the last one. No, just before he suddenly got so close. He said he wanted to tell you he was sorry. Sorry to me. He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I'm sorry for all the horrible crap I've did to you. I just hated you so damn much. But when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality, so I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for everything. You don't gotta forgive me, but you gotta forgive Ima and Kako. Adios. That's it. Takumi, he's such a good guy, always, he was better in the other timelines. I don't care about the biker guys. Like, Mondo was probably the best biker guy out of, like, if you combine these games with Danganronpa and Detective Archives, all the games, 9-9, all the games that similarly made or similarly, like, I know 9-9 is part of this because both the guy that made Danganronpa and the guy that made the 9-9 games are the leaders of Tokyo Games, and they made this company together. They left Spike Chunsoft and made this company. So this game was made by both of them. Okay, so I can include the 9-9 games in this. So if I include that, I think Mondo was the best thing, and they've always been trying to make a new Mondo, and I just don't think they made it with this guy. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think he is a good character. I just don't love him, okay? I don't hate him either. I think this game, out of all the Danganronpa games, has maybe the second most characters I do like. I think Hiroko is great. I think Drami is okay. I like Drami a lot more when we first met her versus the way she is now. I like the assassin a lot better than when we first met him. I love Nozomi. I just wish she would have more scenes. I really do. And I want to know her secret. I think Tomato Girl is fantastic. I like the Sorgor a lot more. Kyoko or whatever her name. Tubasa's okay. I think Shoma he has a purpose in the game. I just don't care for him at all. I think Ava's great. I think her daughter's great. I think the mystery is pretty good, even though it's long-winded. I don't care for Siri. I don't care for Siri's underling. Although, that might change. Whatever this twist is, it's probably going to involve Siri, because Siri's still alive in the timeline it won't let me go through till I do a bunch of other timelines. I do think the main twist is going to involve Siri. Edo, I think Edo was played really well in the first 100 days, and the betrayal was really well done. I don't like his design, but I do think he was overall, he is, because he's still going to be alive. In the timeline that I assume that's going to be the best timeline, or the complete story timeline, Edo is alive because we chose to not kill him. So I do believe he will be alive for the end. And unless he'll be a final fight kill or something. Or he'll make it, I'm not sure. I do think Ima is probably the weakest character. No. So the manga guy who is poor and always talks about money all the time, I think he is the worst character in the game. I think Ima is second, and I think who was third? I just had him. So Ima was second. Shoma was third. So I think the manga guy, Ima, and Shoma are the worst characters in the game. Other than that, all the characters are above average, and with Tsubasa probably being the most average. And then the biker guy is probably like right there with Tsubasa, and then everybody else is above average. So I think that's where the line splits for me. Nozomi ran her hand reassuringly over my back as I screamed my throat hoarse. Sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. I cycle quickly between sleep and wakefulness. What I did weighed on me too heavily, and when I was awake, so I would retreat back to the land of the sleep in search of reprieve. But whenever I fall asleep, I dream of the day I killed those people. The memory of my hands covered in the blood would return. I flew out of bed soaked in sweat, but even awake, I was still in heck. Interesting. I will be right back one more time. Probably be back in maybe 3-4 minutes. Give me just a little break to walk around and stretch, because I do want to play longer tonight. And I will start playing Honkai again. I might even do it tonight. We'll see. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm low on my energy drinks, though. So, and probably not healthy to have another one. So, we'll see how far I can go tonight. But, yep, I will be back. Alright, cool. We did it. Took me still being antisocial in there. Evening, Takumi, the two of us decided to sneak into your room in the dead of night. I could hear Yagumi and Drumi in darkness. And the two of them sat beside my bed and launched right into some casual small talk. You were probably hoping for Tsubasa. Unfortunately, she's not feeling well right now. The mental shock caused her to develop a fever, but she's getting better, so don't worry. Mr. Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about. I dabbed every nook and cranny of the Mr. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. The lewd sight of Mr. Tsubasa's body flushed by fever sigh. It was crazy, and no. Takumi, you're the only one who can protect Tsubasa from the clutches of the succubus. You better get up before something horrible happens. You can call me Drumi and Maker, okay. We brought Drumi to meet Kurumi yesterday, but it was a total disaster. Drumi got too excited by how cute she is. She could possibly keep their cool after seeing a cute little shrine maiden girl. Oh, Kurumi, light of my life, fire of my life. I grabbed her and munched on those cute little ears. Even when she tried to fight me off with tears in her eyes, I munched without my... Drumi was all over her, so Nozomi got jealous. Hearing them talk made me return. I can never go back. How can I ever atone? Okay. Alright, day 80. I heard another voice and Kumi. He told me everything. No wonder you're worn out. You must have quite shocked to find out the truth behind what you refer to as invaders. Shocked, didn't my whole entire... Takumi, as you discovered, invaders were once human. The truth of the invaders is that there are combat organisms created from wounded soldiers and veterans. I never wanted to tell you this cold, painful truth. So we've been fighting other humans all this time. Yes, in a sense. Which means the destruction on the surface isn't because of the war death, it's the scars left behind from the ravages of war. The Tokyo residential complex we've all been living in before must have some kind of underground shelter. Then, even if it's war, we can't kill these. It's true that you killed people, but you could view it as an act of salvation. The people you killed were Polish soldiers fated to be turned into combat organisms in the near future. You allowed them to die as humans. You freed them from their fate of being turned into monsters. That's compassion's not evil. All things are ordained by God. Our scriptures say there is no such thing as destiny. Kira tried desperately to reason with me, and of course I'm gonna lay in bed like a loser. I think her reasoning on this is a solid reasoning. But, like, you've completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi? I heard another voice. Fair enough, I mean, you've been tainted by the act of murder, but it was splendid the way you killed them. So the noble knight dirtying their hands to protect the ones you love, you really are. It gives my life meaning to push romantics like you to commit more sins. You look like a prisoner locked up in a dungeon, prisoner criminal. The knight awakes from his illusion of romance and confronts his crimes to discover that he is no more than a murderer. He must find himself hideous. He must be repulsed with himself. It must make him wish he was dead. A murderer, protect. Okay, I don't regret my choice. Oh, I only wish I could torture you now that you're so weak and fragile, but I can't. It's against the rules for the sponsor to touch unprovoked. Damn it, who made this ridiculous rule anyway? I want to play with you, Takumi. I guess that leaves me no choices. I'll just have to toy with your mental state. No. Oh my goodness. That was actually on tone, and I'm tone deaf, and I could even tell that was on tone. Like, I don't know how that's, like, even logical, but... Yeah, I find it crazy that these randos keep on saying that someone wants to stream with me. No one's gonna fall for it. Like, no one ever falls for these things, I would think, but I have to be wrong because they wouldn't be doing it if it didn't work. There goes the darkness, okay. And I go back to sleep, okay. I wake up and discover that I'm alive, and okay, cool. Takumi. Watch her be like, doesn't care about me whatsoever anymore. I would assume that. All right. As you heard, I just got texted. So. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. I was on the verge of tears the moment I heard her voice, and I wanted to leap out of bed and cling to her. It took everything in me not to act on impulse. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner. I've been in bed all this time too. I'm sorry you're in so much pain and I shouldn't be. I'm sorry you had to do something like this because of me. I could clearly hear the sound of Tabasa's tears hitting the floor. It's okay, I'm the one who did it. And then someone does something wrong, they need to suffer for it. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones who really should be blaming are people who put us in their horrible situation to begin with. We just got dragged here all of a sudden and forced to fight those enemies we didn't know anything about. And then the killing game started. Give me a second, guys. Okie dokie, it's all confusion. You didn't do anything wrong. Plop plop, 2 teardrops fell onto my cheek. The girl I love is crying. I want to comfort her, but I can't touch her. My hands are too dirty. No, Tsubasa, there's no point in trying to rationalize it. I can't run away from what I did. My hands told the story. They're covered in blood that would never wash away. It wasn't. They reminded me, don't worry about me anymore. I'm evil. I don't belong with you guys. I wanted to get Tsubasa as far away from me as I should possible. Again, this whole love with Tsubasa thing has come out of nowhere while we were trying to save Nozomi. Of all things. Like, it just came out of nowhere. But, okay. I might replay this line and see where this exactly came from, but I didn't want to sully her with the sin and death I brought with me. But she never made any attempt to leave my side. Fine, if you think you're a criminal, so be it. To Kumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label of yours. At least hear what I have to say about our future. I talked with Yugumi and Drumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugumi and Kiriko made Kiriko drink poison. No, he didn't. She all volunteered for it. Although Yugumi was prepared to make Kako, Ima, or the biker drink poison if they were the last ones, he was gonna force them. But when it came to Kurska, again, I know that name is significant, and I know that it's like female warrior or whatever. There was Avatar: The Last Airbender had like the Kurska warriors or whatever. This name is a play on that, not on Avatar: The Last Airbender specifically, but the name is significant. Now, Yugumi made her drink poison, not true. Drumi killed Hiroko, that is true. But Hiroko was not going to survive that. Even if we tried to live the normal lives in the complex, I think we suffered trying to readjust to peaceful lives. She's right, we strayed a long way from the lives we used to live. I couldn't face mom or dad, I couldn't go back to the life, not that I even planned on trying. But Tsubasa, you're still clean. You can still go back. Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite. Roommates. We'll rent out some cheap little detached home, and all four of us criminals can live together in poverty. It might be hard for us to regenerate into society when we get back from the war, but at least we can go home. We'll have the friends who went through it with us. I'm sure we can overcome anything as long as we live together. Tsubasa voice, okay. We'll get part-time jobs so we can afford food and pay the bills. I need to start researching some cheap but tasty recipes right away. And you should get some cheap appliances from the second-hand shops. Even total junk, it's no problem, because I can fix it. Tsubasa, what are you? We're busy on weekdays, so we might not even get the time to see each other, but we can make up for it in making sure we take the weekends off together. Oh, that's cute. But by the way, if you have a part-time job like that or whatever, you're not getting weekends off. It took me, okay, guys, I'm going to be real with you. In the way the world works today, 9-10 years from now, when AI, takes over, or not before, but most part-time jobs require you to work on the weekends. I just stopped working at a job that I spent almost 20 years at that required me to work on the weekends, and I finally got a job that does not require me to work on the weekends. But it's not a part-time job. Part-time jobs don't. Unfortunately, the weekend, the little romance here is not like the weekends are not they're not gonna take the weekends off. Now, maybe in their society, I'm judging what they're saying by our society. Maybe in their society, they will get the weekends off. They're like Japanese or whatever. I'm not sure what the rules on that is in Japan. That very moment, I could clearly envision the life of Tsubasa. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I bet Darumi won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies. She and Yugamu will love it. We're gonna feel left out, but we'll still watch all of them to the end. Doesn't take much to convince us, huh? After we're done, we'll all clean up the popcorn Darumi threw all over the place. We'll all sigh and laugh as we sweep. I
like Yugumi a lot more than I thought I would.
Just waste our day off watching these garbage movies. And I'll say that I kind of enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna lie, like our assassin friend, has come up with like some really good moments in almost every single timeline we have done. I really like him. I hope he survives this whole thing. Again, I think that Ingor needs to be Nozomi for this to like work out as well. But they are doing a good job at convincing me Tsubasa and Takumi can fit together, like with this whatsoever. And like this whole thing right here that they're doing right this very moment is like convincing me that they're a real couple, even though I know Nozomi is the better fit. No, I can start dreaming of the future and go away. But she's gone up in the last like 5 minutes. She's actually gone up. In my thing, I think she is past the biker now.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal too. And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
Yep.
It's okay. You can make things right. I know you're a kind person, Takumi. So please, make my dream come true. Let's all be... yeah.
Oh no, I didn't kiss the people practically back to back. Am I just that easy in order to commit? Okay. Well, you kissed your boyfriend and then you got kissed. Well, actually, no, she kissed Drumi, but that was to motivate her not. I'm half Tsubasa now. Okay, which
Okay, Tsubasa. Let's do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish this invader hunt once and for all.
Okay, so what's the time limit now? Well, down to like 18 days. So 17 days. Sorry for the next one. Thank goodness you were so sad there. I make some porridge with egg. Also, this is Nozomi-san. How dare Nozomi not be the romantic? Well, actually, I'm glad she's not the romantic thing because we know that this is not the finishing timeline. If Nozomi was the girl in this timeline, she might not be the ending girl. And I think we all agree she needs to be the ending girl. So, no thanks. Feeling okay. Drumi Yugimi came cheer me up. Bad you didn't die. I could. You looked so adorable in your chaotic state. I wanted to immortalize you in wax and use you to decorate my room. Hey, stop saying scary things or no dessert. Seriously, stop the big sister act. Maybe everyone. Okay. Nozomi has been weird this whole timeline with the whole sister and mom act. The mom made sense to me, and so does the sister thing too. It really does make sense on a psychological level, and with all the stress that she's going through right now, she is very much psychotically broken. So this is not the Nozomi we know, but still. Takumi, sorry to do this. In fact, the first 100 days is the Nozomi we know, and we haven't seen her since, so takes too long. Round 4 will last from day 86 until day 100. Right now is Heartbreak. There is no way we're going to do this a fourth time. We're all in agreement. We're not participating in another invader hunt. There's no invaders left anyway if that guy said was accurate, and I don't believe it to be, but, you know. It is what it is. Fuel as in a large amount of Klyptogoden. Humans said before we need the Klyptogoden from the strongest class of commanders. Strongest class of commanders that JR surely fits the bill. If we can beat him and take his Klyptogoden... Oh, I guess there is one guy left. We'll definitely be able to launch the escape blood. But he is insanely strong. We have beaten him before. I remember him. Because he's the shield guy. Attacks didn't do anything. We had to use a poison against him the first time. Are you alright, Mr. Tsubasa? If you need somewhere to puke, aim for my face. I can relate to your nonsense. How is it fair that the defense... Man, I can't get that puke in my face out of my head now. Tone alone, I wondered if he was implying just then. Please allow me to handle Deluxe. Well, how did you get here? Oh my gosh, the jailbait Shine Maiden. Just so cute when you show up like that. My sister's the cutest girl in the cosmos. True enough, but more importantly. Do you know anything about... Deluxe is one of the most renowned warriors in all of history. Naturally, word of his ability spread throughout the land. Then do you know how we can get through those impossible defenses of his? Deluxe, he's permanently cloaked in the mist of divine blood, Ecliptical. The blood is the true form of his impenetrable defense. In order to damage him, you must destroy his cloak, Ecliptical. Destroy it. How do we do that? It's quite simple. Use poison. Yeah, so that's what we did the first time. Yugumi came out with a poison. And pure divine blood is weak only to poison, even Miraso with its explosive. So we need poison that works on Ecliptical, and we better figure out. Wait, hold on. I swear we already. Yeah. Ecliptical Golden, they absorb courses through their bodies, so I simply need to. Yeah, you made the poison that works on Ecliptical Golden when you killed the previous sponsor, right? Could we use that to beat them? Yes, I was thinking the same thing. I've already given Karen the poison I made. New poison quite well made. After I make a few improvements to it, it will be able to break through his internal defense. Things were moving smoothly, but don't celebrate just like yet. We have another foe who's even a bigger nuisance. Let me guess this one. I can't get a read on them all. It's highly likely that they'll insert themselves in our battle with Deluxe. They might even have a more evil trick in store for us. Knowing them, they'll definitely do. Maybe we should take the sponsor first. I want to kill Deluxe first. If we keep letting Grandpa wander around outside the old folks home, he's gonna be pretty. In short, we have two options now. Or making that this timeline has so many endings because there's so whatever you choose. So I think they're gonna give us another choice, and in my opinion, in order to move the needle further, we are gonna say we're gonna go after the sponsor because the sponsor is gonna insert himself into our battle. However, this could be the dead end. But we're gonna go yes. I could see it going both ways because we haven't been able to beat the sponsor yet, at all. But this will be a bad ending at the end of this, no matter what, because if we are supposed to go after Delexa first, the sponsor is going to swoop in and do bad things. We haven't been able to kill the sponsor yet, so this may be our first dead ending. I do think in order to go farther, we probably have to kill Delexa, but we're going to go sponsor. I just want to see how this plays out. And it's still possible that this will continue the timeline. I still want to defeat the sponsor. They're the embodiment of evil and fell for the rules, and I totally agree with Takumi. I'll never forgive the sponsor trying to explain with our kindness. Never. Nobody gets away with harming my dear Takumi. My dear Takumi, is there something we should know? That was a joke, just a joke, nothing more. Takumi, nothing at all, right? Right, Takumi? Yeah, absolutely nothing. Like, not even a teensy little thing cross your hearts and hope to that. What sort of follow-up question is that? I already said it was. Although, I mean, if we're getting technical, there is one thing. Why are you telling them that? It just slipped. Blow up and die, you don't know me. It's only Takumi, though. What is happening? Why are Tsubasa and Takumi fighting all this sudden? This is more of an expression of love. You'll understand when you're older. Stop it. We have better things to do. I think we should be talking about this even more. We will see see me happy. You've been suffering all this time because you took on the toughest role model. Remember when we saved Nozomi's life with the Ecliptical Golden, and she came to our room. She was so happy, and then we suddenly got with Tsubasa. So when you see me happy, it gives me a sense of... Basically, we wish for your happiness as much as we wish for us. Didn't you know we're all heartbroken for the days because you were out of commission? We'll fight the sponsor for daring to inflict so much pain on you for just kicks.
Because making you happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
This might be the continuing thing. This is solid. Alright. This is like meaningful. In that moment, I knew in a heart that we could beat the sponsor. With friends like this, I could overcome and conquer. This is time we'll exceed. The sponsor is going down. Okay, we need to firm up our strategy. You'll all kindly accompany me to the Bio Lab. Why the Bio Lab? There's something I need to show everyone. Something critical to our plan on beating the sponsor. Here you go, take these, retrieve the desk, and eat, and these are dismembered. Yes, indeed, I went through around collecting. A dismembered body in the squad. Who is it? There's no mistaking it. Those are body parts of the first sponsor, the ones who self-destructed on the last... They blew themselves up to hide their identity after they realized the poison was lethal. That must be some of these body parts are charred. Anyway, I analyzed their assorted remains the other day, and I discovered something very intriguing. Cool. This body had already been dead for several years. So they were dead bodies? Interesting. I was surprised too. I convinced myself I made a mistake. So I checked again and again, but the results were always the same. Every corpse had been dead for at least a few months, sometimes years. So my final conclusion was this. The sponsor's true identity was a dead body. That makes sense. Dead body, you mean they were a zombie? Think about it. Doesn't it make a lot of what we know about them to make sense? I would say so. They didn't need to eat or sleep. They kept coming back even when we killed them. That's all the textbook. Okay, give me a second, guys. I have a phone call. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I am back. I don't know. It sounds too dangerous to me. You think it's impossible, right? But how many impossible things have we already witnessed since coming back to the academy? There's probably an actual person controlling these dead bodies using Harmonia. That would explain why the sponsor had so many bodies at their disposal. They're all corpse puppets. And they could grab as many dead bodies as they wanted from a cemetery or something. That's what the first sponsor really was, an army of dead bodies. This idea could also explain why the organized invader hunt in the first place. What do you mean? By making up slaughter invaders by a dozen, the sponsors would have to get their prime pick of dead bodies. They could create as many spares as they wanted. They were powering themselves up by making us create dead bodies for them. Exactly, to sponsor we just corpse turning contractors. That's why the rules of the hunt are fairly lenient toward players. It was set up in such a way to ensure the sponsors wouldn't lose too many of their contractors at once. Only executing one player per round did seem kind of half-butt to me. True. Like, this is true. Exactly, to the sponsor, we're just corpse turning contractors. Army dead bodies. Okay. I understand. And the duration of each suddenly went up to 15 days, slowing down the pace of the execution. So it wasn't the point to execute us, actually, it was to collect dead bodies. The point distribution system was to help us stay alive for longer as well. Because of that, we were able to hunt together in teams, all of that, so we could... We've been dancing into the zombies' morbid tune, and it irks the heck out of me. Do you think the second sponsor is also a corpse puppet? Odds are deathly high. They claim to be the sponsor's successor, but they're likely just the one of the many corpses the first sponsor still had at their disposal. This is mind-boggling. The sponsor's been using us all this time to create dead body. A blood curdling, okay, so you're gonna meet if the sponsor's ability is to control corpses, could they use our friends' bodies as well? What if they raid Kirky's grave or steal Kira's body? Kako and Edo's bodies are in danger as well. We left them in the morgue. The sponsor could have easily. That's just inhuman, using their bodies after they died. Let's go check the graves in the morgue immediately. We need to make sure that the bodies... Whoa, chill out, guys. You can mean stop this. I've already secured our friends' remains. Secured them where? In their own dignified coffins in my room. Since we're on the subject, come and pay your respects. Yukumi's room was packed from the wall to wall with the coffins. It looked more like a morgue than a bedroom.
Where's your furniture? Your bed?
I dismembered and disposed of them. I figured these guys' eternal sleep was more important than mine, you know?
Thank you, Yugamu, for protecting their bodies all by yourself.
For an assassin that joked around murder so much, he has a supreme awareness of being respectful about lives that he cared about.
I'm so glad they're safe.
Yeah. You did great. Once the invader hunt is over, we'll give them a proper reburial.
Yugamu, what are those things on top of the coffin?
The bombs from inside their bodies. I surgically removed them when I brought them here. It didn't feel right to leave something so sickening inside them, even in death, you know?
Yugamu.
I could feel the tears the other day, and we soon. How do you guys have a minute? Long time no see, everyone. Email and Keko. Well, you two are unusual side around here too. What do we owe the honor? I could already feel the exchange needed. Yep. Nobody could tell what they were thinking, and no need to be worried. We're here to offer you unconditional surrender. Right, like a white flag raised and surrender. Go back to their normal selves. So you're not going to antagonize us? I mean, it's not like we can beat you guys, right? And now there's really no point in competing against you the way things are right now. In fact, we were hoping we could join you. Sounds like a good deal for you. After all the terrible things you said to Takumi. I'm not expecting us to welcome us free, of course. I come bearing a gift. What kind of gift? My life. I'll stay in last place all through the next round and die. In exchange, I ask that you keep my sister safe when I'm gone. What? Brother Dearest, what are you talking about? I even let you lock me in a cage in the courtyard if you doubt my sincerity. Then I'll die in the same cage Ava once occupied. Poetic justice for my attempted murder of her, don't you think? Ima. The Dearest, no, how could I live without you? Come on, sister dearest, this is the way it should be.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
To earn my title as mother, there is something I must do. I must teach Nozomi the meaning of true love.
Oh, just a second, guys.
And the strength of a real parent who never sacrifices her children to benefit herself.
A loving heart that moved someone to give their life to protect another, completely contrary to what the killing game should be for. And that was, it's fine, you both can join our team. Really? Yeah, Takumi asked me to forgive you too anyway. I'm grateful, Mrs. Mona. I will die as promised, so please take it. On one condition. Ima, you're prohibited from dying. You need to survive too. What? Hold on. If I survive, someone else. Nobody has to die. We're going to put an end to this game. Don't worry. As long as we remain united, the sponsor will be no match for us. Seems like someone developed a killer new attitude since we last saw him last, but that's how our leader should be. I feel like we're letting those two off easy, but I'm good if Takumi is. Ime Keiko, let's put the past behind us and work together for our future. Gross, I usually can't stand cringy stuff like this, but I'll let this one slide. I'll be a change from all that awkwardness at least. Yep. Now we'll find the pride of the Special Defense Unit is at stake. Let's take down the sponsor. We haven't seen this in a while.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Alright, let's get Yugumi took over. Let's beat the sponsor. First of all, their suit and all the attacks, and let's terminology. Wheel lizard is crazy. Wheel weapon. Okay. Yeah, we broke through it before. Simple crossbow. Damaging is not a real problem. The sponsor has two weapons at their disposal. The bees, especially, they'll swarm around us and attack us, just like when they killed the others. But Mr. Yuki was killed. the bees sponsor. Likely because they aren't servants to a specific sponsor, they serve the invader hunt itself. So as long as the game continues, we'll have to live in fear of those bees. It's not like the bees are invincible though. Remember, we have this one. The bees can't touch anyone wearing it. But here comes the biggest part of the sponsor's third weapon. The deadly new weapon they somehow got in their hands on, the detonator for the bombs inside us. Being held back by the bombs in our bodies in such a killing game is cliche. There are 7 buttons that control each of us had an image on one of us. They probably did that so they wouldn't accidentally press the wrong button in the heat of the moment. It ensures the white person gets taken out before they attack the sponsors. Hey, I know, what if I attack the sponsor while wearing the suit? Then tell me what nonsense are you still No, this isn't a suicide mission. Alright, give me a second, guys.
It's rude for you to not pick up your phone when someone takes the time to call you. The thing I hate more than
Boysies. This is a suicide mission. In fact, I think the odds are in my favor. Think about it. There is no one better than me to do the job because I don't have a bomb in my body. Oh, right. You're not an official member, so... Nozomi came to the academy of her own free will, so basically snuck in without even the... This is not going to end well. Well, it can't end well in this timeline, right? So, unlike us, she had... But we've seen her die once before, so... while she's unconscious, even so, it's not... It was a good idea to put even that be... I'd say building a strategy around Nozomi is feasible. It negates one of the sponsor's weapon that's big, so I can do it. But even if we risk your life to beat the sponsor, would that really end the game? Beat the sponsor, beat the game. Oh no, the sponsor's actually still alive. That's been the flow of events so far. Right, another successful might show up. Then we got an army of zombies after us. Creating successors out of bodies is too freaky even. There's only one of me. I'm not talented enough to control more than one. Obviously that was a lie. Why would they show their hand so easily? We would assume the sponsor still has multiple bodies. It's pointless to kill just one we can see. How about if we find and kill the person controlling them? There's one person in control was just a theory. Even if I was right, where would this person be? How could we find them? What if it's Edo? Well, we did suck his Klypto Golden, but I just, like, that would be a twist. Tsubasa suddenly raised her voice and they should just drop dead already. Why won't the game end? Don't be sad, Mr. Tsubasa is basically a stylistic form of killing games to drag on. Stylistically formed. Even notice how killing games in movies or comics never seem to end once they get started. The players exploit a loophole and think they've won only to find themselves at the start of another game. They beat the mastermind and think it's finally over for the mastermind to show up. Sounds like you're describing the invader hunt. Yeah, because as so far as killing games go, this hunt is about so cliche as they come. I mean, have you seen the rules?
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
Prefer killing games that start and end with Bane. Oh, my recent wrecks include. There's no clear rule explanation how the players can win a game. She was right, there's nothing in the rules to start for some odd reason, blah blah blah, it seemed important. Takumi, are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just fine, just thinking about it sometimes I know what it is. Let's put our heads together and come up with the best way to beat the sponsor and prevent another one from showing up. You come to... okay.
You never know. Well then. Hey, good.
I should just go to bed.
There's no clear rule explaining how the players can win this game. I bet the sponsor's hoping it'll drag on forever. Oh, just knock me out now.
I don't know why, and okay. Eventually started drifting up, and the game will immediately just cause. The game will immediately just cause forceful blah 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 test, and because the player, the next flash player will get invader hunt even. That was because Yugumi attacked the sponsor first, so punishing him for that. The scene changed and Yugumi, the bombs on the coffin and existence, and this is terrifying.
It's an unspoken rule that an older brother takes the place of his sister when she faces certain death.
True. He declared that he would die, and then I sat up and I found it. I had empathy while suffering. It's YouTube. I found a way to end the game. This is exciting. Drew me and okay. Why is it Takumi? It's the dead of night, you know. Yeah, what do you want? I just about to go visit Mistress Tsubasa in the room. Listen guys, I finally found it. I found a way to end the invader hunt. You mean you found a way to definitely kill the sponsor? No, we're going to kill the sponsor. We're going to like end the game. What now? Is there any difference? A different as chalk and cheese. Conflating the two was the first mistake. I showed my new strategy. That does sound like it could be worth a try. But it's Yugumi's handiwork that will make or break the whole thing. Sure it's gonna work? I'm sure he's already taken out 6 of those things. You can probably do it blindfolded by now, right? I've never done it on a living patient before. Okay. Don't come crying to me if I end up killing you instead. It doesn't matter. We can keep coming back with the Rivomatic until we get it right. You're making this sound like some peaceful picnic. Well, I'll give it a try. It's the job of a leader's aide to pander to everything every woman fancy. After all, we don't have much time, so let's get started. I need you two to come to me. I need you two to come with me to the bio lab. Got tongue-tied a little bit. Take off your clothes and lie down on the table. Drew me and I complied with this. I have to let 2 boys see me. What? I might as well go the whole 9 yards and start making the old face. Come, this is an emergency. It's not like we got.
So says the pervert trying to sneak glances at my boobs.
I'm gonna tell Mr. Chip. I wasn't looking. Not. You ready? Then let's do this. Can't he just take out all the bombs since
You did it, Yukamu?
Yeah,
he
took out the bombs.
Great, now I'm damaged goods. On the bright side, this scar makes it look like I was in an epic sword fight or something. A scar on the back would have been a swordsman's shame.
Removing that thing from a living body was certainly different. I was out of my element. Anyway, better put your clothes on. The opening ceremony for the 4th round is about to begin.
Quickly, and then...
Good morning, people of Last Defense Academy.
The 4th round of the invader hunt will now begin. Gather in the leaves around and I'll explain the rule. This is it. It's do or die time. And I go on ahead and tell the others about the plan. Come join us when you're ready. Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah, I'll joust down. Okay. What's with the getup of yours? The sponsors seemed a little confused by my appearance. It was only natural since I was wearing the same thing they wore. I stood before them in the suit that Hiroko had retrieved at the cost of her life. Takumi, why are you dressed like that? What's going on, Takumi? Everyone else equally confused. That was the act they were supposed to be putting on. I smell a big fat rat. Is this your version of a taunt? Come here. Is that suit can only mean one thing, am I right? That depends on your response. I answered the sponsor in a calm, quiet voice. One question for you, sponsor. You've been hounding and pestering me ever since you showed up, right? I thought I told you before, it's because you're the most entertaining one here. You're a little goody-goody, which also makes it capable of the cruelest decisions. A pair of goody two-shoes would be happy to step into the most disgusting puddle of filth to protect someone if they could. I knew you would provide top-class entertainment and push you into a corner, and that's exactly what you did. Are your hands so stained with blood of those people you murdered in cold blood? Serial killer Takumi? The sponsor's drawing laughter echoed throughout the room, and I'm glad you were so entertained, and I hope you're ready for more. Let's see how funny you find this. Wait, Mr. Simone, what are you thinking? That's against the rules. Down, Takumi, down. You can't be serious about this. Don't do it. Everyone tried to stop me. Of course, they were all the part of the act too. We need to make it seem like they were acting on my own, totally independent from others. That was the scene we were trying to present to the bees hovering above. Let's go. I made up my mind I have to do this. I shook off the others. The sponsor has to pay for what they did. For making me kill other humans. I charged at this, and the bees swooped towards me with a familiar. Obviously, they meant to suck the blood of the rule breaker dry. But those stingers couldn't penetrate the suit. Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
It's rude for you to not pick up your...
Raised the knife, the suit could repel cryptoglobuline-based attacks, but was weak to physical attacks. Even a knife should be able to break it, though. You really didn't think it through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon? The sponsor took out the remote control. Jeez, I was hoping you could entertain me for a while more before you broke. Alas, all the good things must come to an end. So long, Takumi. Let's play again in our next lives. The sponsor pressed the detonation body and... I spelled that wrong, but it's a split decision. That's why I always get there. But I wasn't the one that blown up. Instead, it was Dorami. Why would she blow up? That's weird. Because we took the bomb out. Oh, I see. Okay. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb. But when they do that, the one actually explodes will be Dorami, who hasn't broken any rules at all. Right, that will fulfill the victory condition of this game. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. That's how we'll win. Will the sponsor really honor that rule, though? They could just change it on the spot. Between the two of them, the sponsors have tampered with the rules. They'll hunt plenty already. That's true, but the rules... This is like some Monokuma stuff now. The rules seem more like guidelines than anything else, but I have a feeling this one is set in stone. when I was laid up in bed before the sponsor came to my room. I wish I could torture you myself, but alas, that would be against the rules. They sounded genuinely sad about what they said. So this rule isn't even not the sponsor with all their authority can change? I think so. The moment they blow up to me and said something will happen, I didn't know how, but the sponsor would be heavily punished. That would give us the opportunity we needed to beat them. Hold up, you're talking like it's a given I'll get blown up in your place. Why it doesn't matter who it is, right? Couldn't you use Ema or one of those?
Hey!
No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided. Here, and why is that? Because you got to kiss Tsubasa before me. So it's personal grudge. You're the normie who needs to. Why do you care? We'll bring you back with the live item. Of course I care. This mouth that you can kiss by his delicate lips will be this. Good. Johan Wacker, those lips are mine. You're killing me, Takumi, but in a good way. That's the sort of high-headedness I expect from a successful leader. Once I asserted that the bomb was gone, I took off the suit and stormed towards the sponsor. That was against the rules. You broke the rules, sponsor. Blowing up Jerome when she didn't do anything at all, that's a grave violation. You killed Miss... You give her back to us. What? You're back already? For a while, the sponsor said nothing as we returned it. You really had me tricked. Eventually, they... Darn it, I totally miscalculated. You switched the bombs in your bodies. When I pressed the detonator, I ended up hurting Jerome without just cause. You're right. I broken the rules of the game. Therefore... That's it? No mortify, sloppy, death please, nothing. I thought you'd be the last. What am I supposed to do? Have you seen the state of my unbeatable weapons? We followed the sponsor's glance at the ceiling.
Huh? The bees are falling.
Are they dead?
Those bees are like embodiments of the game itself. Since the game's over now, of course they're going to die too.
One after another. Yep. See, I have nothing to fight with now. Feel free to do whatever you want. You're definitely not getting away that easily before you show us your true faith in. They must be a zombie, right? Monster even looks hideous. I'm going to take off your suit now. Resisting, you're dying. What's the point of resisting? Go ahead. Okay, so we're gonna finally see Open Sesame and finally gonna see what's in the suit. No, Ryan, I'm not buying anything. Absolutely not. Nope. And don't order anything. If we're gonna go, we'll just order it when we get there. But don't order anything. Everyone was dumbfounded by the face that's been hiding beneath the suit. I couldn't believe it. It was him all this time. Nope, you're responsible for your food, and I'll be responsible for my food. I might not even buy anything, to tell you the truth. We'll see. But how was it possible? It was Edo! I was right! I called that, guys. I said it could be Edo. Remember? It was only like an hour ago. Ah! I'm so good, it hurts. Now, I said it could be Edo. I wasn't 100% sure, but I was all like, it feels like Edo. And it's because they revived him. But he said he took our friends' bodies, but there was only 6 caskets there, remember?
Hello, Takumi. Guess my secret's out. I was really hoping I could play the sponsor for a little while more.
I totally called that. Ryan, that's like my max too. Not even kidding. So, don't tell me you're a zombie. Did his body revive somehow? No, his body is still secured in the room. So you're gonna have to pick a different food if you can't pay for it. No, he couldn't have come back from the dead. I'm the one without a job. Well, I have a job coming up, but I haven't worked it. Between the two of us, you're the only one with a working job right now. My job starts on Monday. I don't have any money from that job yet. All right. No, his body is still secured in my room. He couldn't have come back from the dead. Okay, so his body was in there, But again, I did say that it could be Edo. Maybe I miscounted the caskets. But I even with incorrect information, I came up with that. So then there was someone else disguised as Edo. I couldn't believe Edo is... Or it's an Edo from a different timeline. It has to be an Edo from a different timeline. The one where we didn't kill him. Like the main timeline that we can't go through yet. Maybe this is that Edo. You really the real Edo? It's been a while since we spoke face to face like this, hasn't it, Takumi? I am indeed Edo. He has to be from the other timeline, in the flesh. Not the Edo across EC, though I've come from another slightly different one. See, he's the one from the other timeline that we said wasn't going to die, the one that I tried to go through, and on day 11 it wouldn't let me go any further without completing more timelines, which I believe to be in the main timeline. My thoughts were thrown into confusion. How could Edo believe? And I called that before he said that, so. And the second sponsor, how was he connected to the first? You look completely flabbergasted. Wouldn't you like to know who I really am? That goes without saying. Split it out now. You have no right to remain silent. Just the kind of alternate universe did you come from? Why did you make Takumi do that to these people in the mansion? We surrounded Edo and bombarded him. Calm down, everyone. Don't worry. I'll tell you everything I want to know. Blah, blah, blah. I just have one condition. What is it? I'll only answer questions from Takumi, and it has to be alone. No answers if anyone else is there. Why do I have to be stuck alone with you? Is that a no? Do you really want to turn down the offer? It's the biggest chance you have to get information out of me, team leader. You've got a lot of nerve. We could always squeeze that information out of you through various torture techniques. You're not much of a professional assassin if you can't tell torture won't work on someone like me, Yagumi. I've already made up my mind. I only talk when I'm alone with Takumi. You're still trying to toy with me at this stage. Why are you so obsessed with Takumi anyway? Why wouldn't I be mean to him after all? You're the vision of you that killed me, aren't you? The version. I did kill Edo, or some thought. So this is all about revenge. You even become the sponsor of a killing game. Not really, but I just couldn't get over it, you know. How you offed the other me like you were stomping on out a pest to be exterminated, looking oh so righteous while you were at it. I wanted to make sure you come to terms in a true vile nature. Then you'll never feel inclined to act self-righteous again. You did betray the group, alright? Just for that, you made me kill those people just for that. Now that your expression is better suited to a disgusting creature like you, are you in utter anguish yet? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor so I could see you looking tortured by the guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun is only just beginning. Because now it's your responsibility to interrogate me. I wanted to kill Edo again right there and then to avenge my friends who died in this game, but I knew I couldn't. We needed the information he had. It's starting to smell more like the multiverse theory is true. This Edo from another timeline, right? Does that mean he knows how to travel between timelines? Can you... This is so interesting. You're alive again in another timeline? Yeah, we can. Information we could solve, timeless, so we wouldn't have to fight. Okay, nobody else needed to die, but get that information. Shall we have a little chat, Takumi? You have to tell me what I want to know first. Like the sensation you felt when you killed these people, thus the feeling of bathing in warm blood of your victims. The singing sound was so nice and satisfying, wasn't it? Oh, wow. In the clean day. My breathing, quote assassin, his abilities, it's not so bad to be caught if I can get to see you looking. But I'm nowhere done yet. Don't think you can get away from that ugly soul of yours every moment. I'll be sure to remind you of your sin from now on, every single day. I thought he was going to do a monstrous laugh. And to think... Let me turn off my phone real quick. Alright. was wrong myself in the beginning. Like I said, you're gonna have to wait till after the stream. That's what I said. All right. Ooh, Tsubasa got him. Although the Revivomatic may save him. Edo's hot.
Tsubasa!
Don't you dare bully Takumi. My sweet Takumi.
Tsubasa.
Anyone who
This is
dares
the
to
best
hurt him
character development of Tsubasa I've seen yet.
is going to have to answer to me.
Oh, you ugly monsters. No. Well, the Revivomatic may save him. I don't know. He's not registered in this timeline anymore. I couldn't bid. No need to apologize. If he hadn't jumped in, I would have done the same thing. 3 cheers for Miss Kern, the sponsor who got what was coming to him, and vengeance for someone like that doesn't deserve to live. I approve of anything Miss Tsubasa does. Besides, this is perfect end of the killing game. The perfect end. Killing games just one possible, and suddenly the ending with you zero fanfare, blah blah blah. Killing these days, if it doesn't. This is a Danganronpa reference. I can already tell. You know that answering any subplots it was alluding to the whole time. It's really killing games these days. It doesn't end super abruptly. That's why it's too perfect of a killing game. I do have to admit, this is a Danganronpa level killing game we just played. I don't know. It depends when we get to a save menu. And killing game after 60 days will leave the question behind, but there is no time to game over with all eyes cleanly focused. Unfortunately, Edo's attack clipped go. Right, I didn't think it would be easy. It drained still wasn't enough, even though it was so strong. If you really think about it, 80% of his strength came from those bees. Speaking of the bees, I've analyzed the remains. They're a type of combat organism. So these bees used to be human. Oh, interesting. The bees used to be humans, guys. Divine Pact. Yep, the strong belief is the key. Divine, okay. Completely mystery. It wasn't your fault. That's right, we're really grateful you did. So the Revivomatic didn't bring him back. I guess it's because he was from a different timeline. So if that's the Edo from the main story timeline, then that doesn't make sense because I don't think that Edo would die in a different timeline. So it must be from a different timeline. Perfect candidate who can provide us. Right, the Squad Zero commander. We have to find a way to beat him. And have you finished developing the poison that can help us with that? Who do you think I am? I've already dusted it a while ago. So we can beat Delaxana. Indeed, so long as we proceed. My poison will break down his defense. We came up with a... Okay, and we did take down the sponsor, so there's no one that should get into our way. There, we finally got everyone started. I cast a fire, we lit a bonfire. Okay, this is Kiska, Mira, Ava, our fight against the sponsor. There is a quick save, I just don't want to miss anyone. Or miss anything. Because sometimes the quick save doesn't work the way as, get us right back to the line. Ooh. So. Sorry for making... Okay. Alright. I will do it now. Should be grateful, by the way. Okay. Hopefully it will get us back to this moment. If not, then I'll have to figure out a way to do that. Alright. For coming to my stream, I greatly appreciate you. I was going to play Honkai tonight, but after this is all said and done, I probably won't have time to, so maybe we will look at doing Honkai tomorrow, like CZ specifically, and Wuthering Waves or maybe Star Rail get back into the motions of that. I do want to see where this is going to, so maybe I might be able to squeeze this in. I just don't know. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. I greatly appreciate all of you.